Have you ever stood in front of a breathtaking landscape and wished you could capture that feeling in a photograph? It's more than just pointing and shooting. It's an art form, a way to bottle up the magic of nature and share it with the world. Today, we're diving into how you can transform your landscape photos from simple snapshots into stunning works of art. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the single most important element in photography: light. The secret to those warm, magical landscape shots is something photographers call the golden hour. This is the period shortly after sunrise and the hour right before sunset. During these times, the sun is low in the sky, casting a soft, diffused, and incredibly warm light across the land. This golden glow makes everything look more vibrant and alive, adding a touch of magic that you just can't replicate in the harsh midday sun. Imagine that light kissing the peaks of mountains or painting a field in brilliant hues of orange and gold. That's the light you want to chase. Now, you don't need a backpack overflowing with gear, but a few key pieces will make a world of difference. Your most important tool, besides your camera, is a sturdy tripod. Why? Because landscape photography often involves using slower shutter speeds to capture all that beautiful light, especially during the golden hour. A tripod eliminates camera shake, ensuring your images are tick sharp from corner to corner. Another game changer is a wide-angle lens. This lets you capture the vastness of a scene, pulling the viewer right into the middle of that expansive vista you're witnessing. With your gear set, let's move on to composition. This is how you arrange the elements within your frame to create a powerful and engaging image. A great technique to start with is using leading lines. Look for natural or man-made lines, like a winding river, a rustic fence, or a path that leads the viewer's eye through the photo, creating a sense of journey and depth. Another fundamental principle is the rule of thirds. Imagine your frame is divided into a 3x3 grid. Instead of placing your subject, like the horizon or a solitary tree, dead center, try positioning it along one of these lines or at their intersection points. For example, placing the horizon on the lower third line can emphasize a dramatic sky, while placing it on the upper third can draw attention to a beautiful foreground. This simple trick creates a more balanced and visually interesting photograph. And speaking of the foreground, don't forget to include some foreground interest. This means finding something interesting like unique rocks, colorful flowers, or a winding stream to place in the front of your shot. This creates layers and a sense of three-dimensional depth, making the viewer feel like they could step right into the scene. A photo with a strong foreground, midground, and background is always more compelling than a flat, distant shot. Finally, let's touch on camera settings. To get that classic landscape look where everything from the flowers at your feet to the mountains in the distance is sharp, you'll want to use a high aperture, often called a small f-stop number. Something like f11, f and 16, or even higher, will increase your depth of field, ensuring maximum sharpness throughout the entire scene. Set your camera to aperture priority mode, dial in a high f number, and let the camera figure out the shutter speed. This is where your tripod becomes essential. Capturing beautiful landscapes is a journey. It requires patience, practice, and a willingness to wake up early or stay out late. But the reward is worth it, a collection of images that not only look incredible, but also hold the memory and emotion of a moment in time. So get out there, explore the world around you, and start capturing its beauty. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more photography tips. Happy shooting!